Shalom. Call Law Yahweh Shemi Shai by Shem Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles at Great Millstone that rule and teach well. Salutation to the brothers, the Akims on the four corners of this earth, teaching his truth, risking their lives each and every day on the highways and the byways. And to the brothers and sisters tuning in for edification, come with another lesson. And I will entitle this lesson, The Joke is going to be on you, heathens, and the 2/3 of our people. Yeah. And I want to start off with Proverbs 1 and 26. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear comes. Yeah. You see, the way the Most High right now is doing, he's mocking you right now through his prophets, you know what I'm saying, on these four corners of the earth, teaching his truth. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, if you notice, if you're paying any attention to what's going on now, especially on social media now, a lot of people is tripping. You know what I'm saying? They're losing it. You know, a lot of people is getting laid off with their jobs also. You know, so if you think this is a game, like I say again, the Most High gonna laugh at your calamity. And we are too. You know. And if you notice, a lot of these women are on the social media. You know what I'm saying? If you see that they losing their jobs, you know what I'm saying? So how about Shemal Shai is laughing at you arrogant people, and you think y'all stuff don't stink, you know what I'm saying? But these people gonna realize, you know what I'm saying, who's in control. How about Shemal Shai is in control, not you, you know what I'm saying? And if you remember back in 2020 when the C virus was going on, most of these people was trying to pretend, you know what I'm saying, that they was all into the Bible, you know what I'm saying? But come to find out, that was pretty much all a show, But if you look at it now, if you fast forward to now, like I said, you know what I'm saying, back then they was tripping, and now they tripping now, you know what I'm saying, because they losing their jobs. But wait, man, you ain't seen nothing yet, you know what I'm saying? Wait till Yahweh Shema Shai started dropping these plagues on Babylon. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be more distress, you know? It's going to be plagues on top of plagues, And one of the other things is pretty much, if you notice, you know what I'm saying, when you go to the stores today, the food is, man, it just keeps going up more and more and more, But wait until these people notice that, they can't go to the store anymore, When they see these food prices is not going down, you know what I'm saying? When they see the jobs, as far as the pay, don't get increased, And when that time comes when, you can't go to the store, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna see people, they're gonna be fighting over one piece of chicken, they're gonna lose it, these people gonna lose it. So this is gonna be a comedy show for, the Akim, you know what I'm saying? And that's why we say we're gonna laugh at your calamity. You think this is a joke, you know what I'm saying? You think the truth, the Bible is a joke. Well, we're gonna see, you know what I'm saying? And the brother's been, out on the highways and the byways, you know what I'm saying, pushing this truth, telling our people, you know what I'm saying, that these plagues is coming to Babylon, But what they've been doing, you know what I'm saying? They've been scoffing, they've been mocking the brothers. Oh, you crazy, you don't know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? But you soon will. And then some of these people are starting to see now, you know what I'm saying? So you jakes have not seen nothing yet, you know what I'm saying? All that pride, you know what I'm saying, with your chest sticked up high, puffed out, you know what I'm saying? And you think these people crying now? they gonna lose it, when that time come, Let's go up there. Let's go to start at verse 20. Wisdom cried without; she uttered her voice in the streets. Verse 21. She cried in the chief place of the concourse, in the openings of the gates. In the city she uttered her words, saying, yeah. And this is why, like I said again, the brothers go to the chief concourse, is because they're pushing this message out. You know what I'm saying? Because most all the nations go in those areas right there. They pushing this message out, the truth. So people will know, you know what I'm saying? So when all hell breaks loose, they won't be like, oh, I didn't know anything about this. This is my first time knowing about it. No, you know about it, And this is the true wisdom, you know what I'm saying? The true wisdom, you know what I'm saying? And that's why the alchemy is sighing and crying, you know what I'm saying? Not the wisdom of this world, no. Because that's trash. We're speaking about the true wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, which is this truth. Sophia, you know what I'm saying? Yahweh Shem Yahushai, And let me go to verse 22. How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And most of these people are talking crap. You know what I'm saying? They basically just marking themselves for destruction. You know what I'm saying? And in this world, that's pretty much all it's about. That's what people do. They follow whatever the crowd does. You know what I'm saying? They do. But when all hell breaks loose, keep that energy. You know what I'm saying? Keep that energy up. And you're going to see. Verse 23. Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you, and I will make known my words unto you. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, turn you at my proof. And how is that being done? You know what I'm saying? Through the prophets, on the highways and the byways. We're rebuking, these people, especially rebuking our people, telling our people, hey, you better get it together, you know what I'm saying? But, like they doing, like most of our people doing, they refusing, they're not hearkening to this truth, you know what I'm saying? They refuse to do that, Let's go to Amos chapter 5, verse 10. Is that? That's Hosea, Slacky. Amos chapter 5, verse 10. And they hate him that rebuke it in the gate, and they abhor him that speak uprightly. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And who they really hate is Yahushua, you know what I'm saying? Because we speaking his words, you know what I'm saying? He put the words in our mouth, the Akim on the four corners that teaches his truth. He put the words in their mouth. So that's who the people really hate, and definitely our people, you know what I'm saying? Because they don't want to change. That's what it all boils down to. We showing our people love, you know what I'm saying? But they saying, oh, the brothers preaching hate, you know what I'm saying? But the Bible is not all about love, you know what I'm saying? But that's taught only in the churches, you know what I'm saying? Self-proclaimed so-called white man, Esau, Edom, Adawam, Esau, the red man. He been pushing that God is all love, you know what I'm saying? Back to Proverbs chapter 1, verse 24. Because I have called and ye refused, I have stretched out my hand and no man regard. But ye have set a naught all my counsel, and would none of my reproof. Yeah. So you see, our people refuse to listen to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. But one thing they will do is they'll listen to these pastors in these churches, you know what I'm saying? Which is nothing but a joke, man. They ain't teaching no truth in the churches, man. They just basically steady, lying to keep you blinded, you know what I'm saying? But the elect, you know what I'm saying, know the Most High expect something from our people. And that's all obedience and being obedient through Yahweh Shema Shai and following these law, statutes, and commandments. That's what, So the Most High is going to laugh at your calamity if you don't get it together, you know what I'm saying? And that's on the next verse. Verse 26. Also, I will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear come. Verse 27. When your fear come as a desolation and your destruction come as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish come upon you, then shall they call upon me. But I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they should not find me. For that they hate knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord Yahweh Shemi Shai, they will none of my counsel, they despise all my reproof. Verse 31, and therefore shall they eat of the fruit of their own way and be filled with their own devices. Woo! So, like I said, this is no game, you know what I'm saying? You think this is a joke, but like verse 26 say, you know what I'm saying? And the prophets are already doing that, you know what I'm saying? Through the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai. They're laughing at your calamity now. They're mocking you when your fear comes. And that's especially going to come, when all hell breaks loose. And that's coming real soon, you know what I'm saying? So like I said, this ain't no game, Jake. If you don't hearken right now, you know what I'm saying? Then you're going to see, you know what I'm saying? And Most High, he's going to turn it up too. He's going to turn this up real soon, these plagues, you know what I'm saying? So just wait, Jake and Eve, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, Acts 3:19, you better repent and turn back to Yahweh Shema Shai, And I'm gonna leave with Isaiah chapter 33, verse 6. End it with that one. You know what I'm saying? Because our stability is with Yahweh Shema Shai. And wisdom and knowledge should be the stability of thy times. And strength of salvation, the fear of the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, is his treasure. Yeah. Our stability is with Yahweh Shema Shai and his strength. So what he say, we do. You know what I'm saying? We ain't worried about what this world do. You know what I'm saying? Because we taking this serious. And all the people who's been mocking, scoffing, joking, laughing, you going to see, like I say again, when that time come, you know what I'm saying? Proverbs 1:26 say, I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear come. Yeah. And that's what Yahweh Shema Shai going to do. You know what I'm saying? So the joke is going to be on you. And like I said again, it's going to be on you, heathens, and the 2/3 of our people. You know what I'm saying? Because you niggas ain't going to get it together. Only the elected 1/3. So I hope this was edifying. This is your brother Dawah. Come on, another lesson. I want to say Shalom. Call Allah Yahweh Shemi Shai by Shem Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles at Great Millstone that rule and teach well. And to the occupants on the four corners teaching this truth, risking their lives each and every week. And to the brothers and sisters tuning in for edification. Shalom.